Okay. All right. Cal Poly Move-In Day was approximately 8 weeks ago. Statistically, that means that 2/3 of us by now will have gained 2.8 pounds. Today, I'm going to fill you in on all my research that I've done the past week about the freshman 15. Moving to college, me and my friends talked about this. We said goodbye to our high school bodies and we were ready to take on all the pounds. But today I'm going to tell you the truths and the myths behind the freshman 15 and reasons why just us being college freshmen, we statistically would be gaining weight. So first, myth or truth. In 2004, Levinsky and others in the International Journal of Obesity confirmed the freshman 15. Within 12 weeks, each college freshman within their study gained approximately 4.2 pounds, which means by the end of our fall quarter, once we go to Christmas break, 2/3 of us might be gaining this amount of weight. I don't want to say for sure you are because statistics are just numbers, but from this study they did. And they also calculated that each freshman in their study ate approximately 180 more calories a day. So from my personal experience, this is honestly probably true because we don't have like a set break time where all of us go and have snacks, or like a lunchtime where we all go get our hot lunch or emergency lunch from school. It's kind of like on our own schedule, and we just do one swipe of a meal card and then eat as much as we want whenever we want. So honestly, these statistics probably are true. Also, in the study in 2010 called Freshman 15 Fact or Fiction, collaborators determined that nearly 2/3 of college freshmen will be gaining weight. So if you look to your left and right, you are probably one of the two that will be gaining this weight. The amount of weight that they determined was an average of 10.78 pounds by the end of their freshman year. Only 6 students in their study of 50 gained over 15 pounds, so the freshman 15 is almost like a myth, but not really because you're still gaining a lot of weight. So next, I'm going to discuss reasons why. You're probably wondering, why just moving to college are you gaining all this weight? So I came up with 5 different areas that I researched. One being alcohol, another being use of marijuana, another, the obvious, cafeterias, places we eat on school campus, and surprisingly I found that your relationship with your parents also has an effect on how much weight you gain when you go to college, and also your roommate situation. So first I'm going to talk about alcohol. The Alcohol Consumption Obesity Report in 2015 by the Current Obesity Reports concluded that there are too many confounding variables to confirm or deny that alcohol does make you gain weight, especially in your college years, because alcohol can affect a different person differently, like male and female, and how much you drink, how many times a week you drink. But the only thing that they did confirm was that the one alcoholic drink that does make you gain weight is beer, because it has a lot of calories. So if you're trying, we're all underage, so we're not supposed to be drinking, but if you are planning on drinking and you don't want to gain weight, this weekend when you're out having fun, just try and stay away from beer, just not to gain the extra pounds. Next, growing up, I'm sure you all heard about the munchies. Once you get high and you just eat a lot of food because you're craving. So I wanted to look up, maybe like freshman year of college, kids want to start trying marijuana, and then they gain weight because they experience the munchies. But this past year, Javier and others in the effect of cannabis on weight and metabolism proved that this is actually a myth, and that there's a difference between minimal use and long-term use. Minimal use is when first-time users try it every once in so often, and then they experience the cravings the most. But long-term users actually weigh less than the general population, worldwide. So again, you should not be smoking weed, but if you don't want to gain weight, like if you're just trying to start out, I wouldn't start out because minimal use will make you gain weight, but long-term use is actually a myth. Usually if you're using weed frequently, you actually weigh less than the general population. Next, the obvious one, cafeterias and places to eat on campus. Here at Cal Poly, we have our 805 cafeteria where it's just one swipe and it's all you can eat. So worldwide or nationwide, there's probably cafeterias at all different colleges that are like this, where you just pay once and it's all you can eat. And kids freshman year have access to these meal cards, but sophomore, junior year, senior year, usually you live in a house or apartment, so you have to physically go out and buy your groceries, think more about what you eat, and actually make the food yourself. So when you live on campus freshman year, it's probably easier just to go to campus market and just swipe your card that's already been paid for and get whatever you want and eat whatever you want. For me, like, I kind of like skip meals and then I load it all at night when I'm stressed out doing my homework, so this honestly probably is the same for a lot of people. Next, there's actually stats and research that proves that your relationship with your parents leaving home, going to college, does have an effect on how much weight you gain. In Health Psychology article in 2008 in the Freshman 15 Predictors, researchers examined like the relationship kids have with their parents leaving from senior year going off to college, and there's a difference with male and female. So for men, they found out that they will gain more weight if they leave home with a bad relationship with their parents. They didn't actually have a lot of reasons why, but they took surveys, and men that did gain a lot more weight said that leaving home they did not have a very good relationship with their parents. This could be because maybe they felt rebellious and could finally eat all they wanted or whatever, but this actually shows that if you leave school with a bad relationship with your parents and you're male, you will gain weight. It's actually the opposite for women. They'll gain more weight leaving home if they have a good relationship with their parents. So maybe they just eat a lot of food when they come to college because they're sad and they miss their mom or their dad. It doesn't really say why, but I just thought that was like an interesting statistic that I found. And last, your roommate situation does have an effect on how much weight you'll gain. An obesity, fitness, and wellness article in 2010 called The Freshman Weight Gain, people with heavier roommates than themselves will actually gain less than the general population of college freshmen. So if you have a roommate that weighs more than you, you're probably going to be more aware of what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, and won't try and eat that bad. So this sounds terrible, but thinking about next year and who you're rooming with, if you want to lose weight, choose someone that weighs a little more. And lastly, how not to gain weight. I came up with 5 ways not to gain weight. First is determine a healthy eating diet. Find places on campus where you know you're getting like your fruits and vegetables, and you're not packing on all the junk food and calories. Next, exercise frequently. Don't let the stress of school keep you away from the rec center. I know for me it does. Next, minimize your drinking. If you are drinking, try and stay away from beer. Next, set up a routine. Find time where you can sleep. Find time where you can study and you can exercise, and you have like an actual eating routine, because for me, I think that's the biggest transition from going to college is I don't have an eating routine. And last, make sure you sleep. And in conclusion, you all are beautiful. All of our bodies are constantly changing, and if you do gain weight, gain the freshman 15, you still are beautiful. I hope you all feel more educated on the freshman 15, the truths and myths behind it, and ways you know that you can keep off the pounds. Thank you.